The earth has nurtured and sustained us ever since we first evolved. Our well-being from the cradle to the grave depends on the earth's resources. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil we till. We need to find out ways, however small or big, to do our bit so that we can tread lightly on our planet. Today, let us all be into the wild through all the wonderful facts we shall discover in this edition, and say hi to some of the exotic and familiar species of the wildlife. Often referred to as ecosystem engineers, as they spend an incredible amount of time digging and moving soil, echidnas love nothing more than a satisfying meal of ants, termites, and worms. There is another interesting fact about echidnas. They were named after a creature from Greek mythology who was renowned as the mother of monsters. Doesn't it sound interesting? Marco Polo ship. Famous for its massive spiraling horns, it is the largest wild sheep found in India. It takes its name from famed explorer Marco Polo, who described the species in his book. Marco Polo had described meat and horns of these sheep in his book The Travels of Marco Polo. Look at the horns. They are shaped like corkscrew, positioned nearly parallel to the ground. Sloth bear. Amongst bears, the sloth bear is unique since its main diet is termites and ants. They can open and close their nostrils. Yes, you heard it right. They can open and close their nostrils. Sloth bear cubs were poached and trained as dancing bears. Sloth bears have a long coat despite the relatively warm environment in which the species is found. Actually, the coat protects them from being bitten by their favorite food, insects. Indian rhinoceros or greater one-horned rhinoceros. A group of rhinoceros is called a herd or a crash. The name rhinoceros means nose horn and is often shortened to rhino. It is the state animal of Assam. Rhinos are good swimmers. They can dive and feed underwater. The folds on the skin of the rhino look like an armor, isn't it? As you can see, it is the folded part of a 10 rupee note of Indian currency. There are images of the one-horned rhinoceros, the Asiatic elephant, and the Bengal tiger on this banknote. These three animals symbolize the prosperity of India. The chief reasons behind depicting these animals were to represent the cultural heritage of India. Pangolin. The pangolin otherwise known as the scaly anteater, is the only mammal in the world to be covered from head to toe in keratin scales, the same as human fingernails. The name pangolin is derived from the Malay word penguling, which means rolling up. Pangolin. If you notice now, it looks like a ball. When a pangolin faces danger, it curls up its body in such a way that it appears like a ball. Isn't it amazing? This is reference to the animal's defense of rolling up into a tight little hardened ball when they are under threat. Rolling up creates a hard, spiky, impenetrable ball that can defeat even the jaws of lions, tigers, and leopards. Caracal. The caracal, with its long and muscular hind legs, can swiftly leap straight upwards to capture flying birds up to 3 meters into the air. Yes, you heard it right. It can swiftly leap straight upwards to capture flying birds up to 3 meters into the air. Due to this impressive leaping capability, trained caracals were formerly used by Persian and Indian royalty to hunt and capture game birds for their masters. Another amazing creature of the natural world, Asian palm civet. Also known as the toddy cat, Asian palm civets help in the dispersal of coffee berry seeds as they ingest the fruit and scatter the seeds through their droppings. Means poop. These are poop of the civet cats. The coffee beans are used to prepare a special coffee called the Kopi Luwak, the most expensive coffee in the world. Wouldn't you like to take a sip of this coffee? Hulok gibbon. Highly arboreal, tree-dwelling, the Hulok gibbon is the only species of ape found in India. It has a typical arm-swinging form of arboreal locomotion called brachiation, that means swinging from branch to branch using only arms for support. Hula gibbon. Gibbon songs, which sound like a loud and musical hooku hooku, are sung by one group at a time in the forests. The other groups take over the chorus turn by turn, and the song continues till the sun is high up in the sky. Indeed, a jewel of the Indian forests it is. Grey Rabok. The scientific name of grey rabok is Capreolus, which means little goat in Latin. These animals are so quick runners. They can reach speeds up to 59 km per hour in mountainous regions. They are brilliant jumpers too. Grey Rabok. A little known fact is that one of the top brands of sportswear, Reebok, took the Dutch spelling of this animal's name, Reebok. They chose this name because of its ability to move in its natural habitat, mountainous terrain. Let us all take a pledge to save the wild.